It's time for Ryan's Roses. As a public service, if something's going down in your relationship, you want us to try and help out, let us know about it via email. Dear Ryan and Sissy, our relationship has been very stressed lately. Everything, money, the kids, work, all of it. It seems we've lost our way a little bit. I know a lot of that is normal and doesn't necessarily mean he's cheating, but what scares me is that my husband has stopped making eye contact with me. Whenever we talk, he looks elsewhere, down, up, over my shoulder. He does not lock eyes like he used to. To me, this is a telltale sign. I think he did or is doing something that he can't face me for.
Literally?
It's interesting. I mean, eye contact says so much, and it's involuntary many times. Your eyes involuntarily move, right? And
of course.
So if they say you look one way, you're thinking. You look another way, you're lying.
Right. They say when you look left, you're lying.
I would say, I was going to tell you which side was which, but I couldn't remember, so I just went with the neutral, one way and one way. Jackie, thanks for coming on.
Hi.
I find this troubling if he used to, look at you and now he's shifty about looking you in the eye. He's clear. I mean, there's no other explanation than he's hiding something. Eye contact is a big deal.
Yeah, I agree.
And he was good at it for a long time?
Of course.
Could it be that he's like embarrassed or ashamed of your guys' situation right now? I feel like men sometimes feel like they have to provide, and he might not feel like he's doing that because you guys have been so stressed about your financial situation.
I mean, that sounds like, a good explanation, but something inside of me, I just feel it so strongly that it's more.
Usually stress can manifest itself in many ways, so let's assume the benefit of the doubt here. And Jackie, we're going to call him next. Be right back. Jackie's on the phone. She's married. A lot of stress in the relationship. Just typical everyday stress, right? Work, kids, stress. So she says that her husband's now not looking her in the eye, especially when it comes to important conversations, and she thinks that's shady. It's a little shifty. I don't disagree, but then we could say, look, stress, people handle it in different ways, and maybe that's just the stress, like twitching or whatever. The uneasiness, the sweating, anxiety, the eye shifting could be the stress. So let's assume that as we go into this. But Jackie, we need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever his name is on Kiss FM.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Ryan, I give you permission to call my husband right now.
On Kiss FM.
On Kiss FM.
And we're going to call him now. Now, here's what's going to happen, Jackie. You be very quiet. We're going to put you on hold. We're going to see if we can find out more information on what's happening.
Hello?
Hi, is this Kevin?
Yes, this is Pete.
Hi, Kevin. My name is Casey. I'm calling from Highland Flowers. We're located right on Highland near Western. And the reason I'm calling is because we're offering you a chance to send a free dozen red roses to anybody today.
Oh, wow, that's pretty cool, but I'm all good, thank you, though.
Oh, are you sure? I mean, you don't have anybody in your life that you'd want to just put a smile on their face? They're absolutely free. We're just trying to promote our new business, and we just hope that you refer us to friends and family. I don't need credit card info, cash, anything from you.
Not right now, thank you, though. No, there's nobody that I really want to send that to right now, but I appreciate it.
Oh, really? There has to be somebody in your life. And they're free. You would be helping me out so much because honestly, you're like the third person that said no, and I really have to get these flowers out. My boss is just breathing down my neck.
Yeah, I appreciate it. I'm kind of going through something right now, so I'm not, I don't know if sending flowers would be appropriate. But no, thank you. I'm going to have to pass.
All right, Kevin, it is Ryan Seacrest. I need you to know your voice is being broadcast on the radio right now, and we have your wife, Jackie, on the line. How are you, Kev?
A little shocked now.
Yeah, I'm sure. So I just want to speed this up. Your wife asked us to call you because she has a little concern. She thinks that maybe she doesn't have the whole script. Maybe she doesn't know the whole story about what's going on with you. And I think the premise of this call is she's concerned that maybe there's another woman and that you're hiding something from her. There's more detail, but are you cheating on your wife, Jackie?
No, not at all. If
No.
I don't know. We've been really distant and we fight all the time, and like something has felt super off right now. So I just didn't want to bring it up to her because I'm afraid that she is and that she's gonna leave me. So I don't know. I that's funny that that's going on.
Well, okay. Jackie, do you want to respond to that?
Dad, how could you say that about me?
I mean, we literally fight about everything. We haven't like spent any one-on-one time together. I feel like we never talk like we used to or anything like that. Like it's always just pretty much how's the household, how are the bills, how are the kids. That's it. And so it just seems like you're off doing something else with somebody else or something. I don't know.
Babe, I could never cheat on you. I'm just stressed out. It's just going through a lot. For you to just jump to think that. I mean, come on. I thought you had trust in me.
You thought the
I mean,
same thing.
you know, I love you. You just know that, like, my own history with my parents getting divorced and all that stuff and all that infidelity, like, that's where my brain went, is that once you started to pull away, I assumed that that's what's going on.
Guys, just Sissy and I are listening in on this. It sounds like you have a lot on your plate, both of you, and maybe you're not communicating as directly as possible, and then by having the stress, it's creating some insecurities and some questions and some doubts. And so I think the best thing to do is start now with all this is new, good information,
Yeah.
Jackie. So we're going to let you go off the air and pick up with what you know now about how everyone's feeling, but it's important that you communicate about your feelings, especially when there's so much stress. It's almost more important then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
All right.
put it all out there. Put it all on the table.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
well,
yeah.
good luck.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you,
you very
guys.
much.
Okay, all right, thanks. Well, I feel like he was being truthful.
I think so too. I want to believe that as well. It's interesting. They just haven't communicated about their relationship. They talk about all the other stressful stuff, but not their love for each other.
Why are you shaking your head, Patty?
Because we're always talking about communicating. But I think in this instance here, he's not cheating. I think we all are clear with that. But I think neither of them are happy with themselves.
With himself.
With
And
themselves.
each other.
So I think they need to start looking at other things like hobbies for themselves. So if you're happy with who you are,
Hobbies.
or just anything, if you're happy with who you are, you're going to make people happy. People want to be around happy people.
That's true,
true.
but it's complicated to just all of a sudden have time for a hobby.